As uncomfortable as it is to say out loud, 99% of the people watching this video are participating in a form of slavery. In the movie, the trilogy, The Hunger Games, it wasn't just fiction. Most of the people watching this video are living in the districts of that story right now. It's a form of indentured servanthood that you work all of your life in, only to find out at the end that it was never enough. And if you're saving money every month, every week, it's likely that you're simply spinning your wheels in quicksand, making the problem worse. But there's hope. If you stay to the end of this video, maybe bookmark it, give me a number 1 in the comments if you find this helpful. I'll share with you 3 realities that not only could change the future of your family and your financial landscape, but also help you understand exactly what you need to do today. Okay, so reality number 1, maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're a lawyer, maybe you work in a blue collar field, maybe you work 9 to 5, 4 to 4, whatever. You work long hours, you make good money. Maybe you went to college and now you have a great family. Maybe you live in a suburban neighborhood, whatever. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you find yourself in a golden hamster wheel and you can't seem to make progress, or it feels like 2 steps forward and 2 steps back. That's reality number 1 in a fiat slavery system. As of today, the U.S. federal debt has crossed $37 trillion, which is an increase of nearly $800 billion since the debt ceiling was raised in early July. Now, I know you didn't come here to get boring government statistics, but that $37 trillion is a really a crazy number. And what it does is inform central banks and governments to continue to do what they've been doing since 1913. And that is the very shackles of the slavery that 99% of people are a part of. And that is the debasement of the fiat currency that you're trading time for money for. I mean, do you ever just stop, pause, call time out, and think about the meta? Think about what you're actually trading time for money for? Like, think about it. How much more dollar can you work for and still reach your goals, still have that retirement of your dreams, still buy the trophy real estate, go on the trips, pay for whatever you need to pay for? This problem, this slavery, is not going to eradicate itself. There must be an emancipation, and if you're not aware and awakened to this reality, you're going to find yourself in the back of the cave, shackled, watching silhouettes the rest of your life. Because you as an individual human, or even your family, you'll never be able to outwork the money printer. The central banks will continue to print money so that they can continue to misappropriate the funding of the population and only allow it to float to those who are in District 1. Hi, my name's Josh Rhodes with Crypto Y'all, and my message to you is to get to District 1 as fast as humanly possible. Now, you might be thinking, well, Josh, it's easy for you to say from, your position, but I was not born into District 1. Matter of fact, I was born into 1 generation removed from extreme poverty. The only way to really get to District 1 and to achieve the financial dreams that you want is through becoming the better version of yourself financially, and understanding that when fiat debasement happens, when money printers make the dollar less valuable, you must have assets, property, digital assets that go up in value, that go up because the dollar's going down. Cash flow, appreciation, leverage. You can have your own flywheel in the highest performing asset class in history, called crypto, that can not only outpace inflation, but outpace your dreams, your ability to trade time for money. That's why you see most business owners, they're the ones who get to District 1 sooner or later, sometimes not fast or as fast as they want to. It's because they already have a flywheel in their business. And if you treat crypto, the highest performing asset class in history, like a business, you can find yourself on the bullet train to District 1 faster than you might believe. So now that we've got the first reality out of the way, which is that fiat slavery exists, The second reality is that there is a bullet train, there is a way out, and there is a way to get to District 1. And that second reality is Bitcoin. It's the great awakening for the common man. It's the best monetary policy that mankind has ever had access to. It's hard money. It's scarce. It can't be manipulated, and it can't be printed by central governments. It will never be debased. So the real goal is to accumulate the maximum amount of Bitcoin as fast as you can for the rest of your life as you possibly can. And here's a great example. 300 weeks since 2020 began, saving $50 a week in Bitcoin during that time would have turned 15,000 into 0.58 Bitcoin, now worth $63,000. Saving in gold instead would have yielded you 7.45 ounces of gold, worth just over 28,000. Bitcoin is a superior long-term savings technology, and that's what you got to think about. What kind of savings technology are you interacting with or trusting your future with? Is it a 401k? Is it a checking account? What are you trading time for money so that you can have more of? And simply put, Bitcoin has no top because fiat, US dollars, or any other dollar on the planet that's generated or minted by a central bank, it has no bottom. So the further down that dollar goes, the higher that price or that savings technology will take you. Everything gets less expensive in District 1. District 1 not only has more value, more wealth, and more property, but when they go to buy things, those things get less and less expensive because they have more hard money at their disposal. Real estate, supposed to be the king of all investments, it only underperforms Bitcoin over time. Now, how do we get more Bitcoin? That's the third reality. How can we accelerate our Bitcoin accrual process? Because if you have a Bitcoin miner, you can do that, but it's kind of a methodical, slow-paced thing. So how can I acquire more fiat that I can trade that doesn't require me to work 5,000 hours a week? That's where the rest of crypto comes into play. I'll never forget one of my most successful investments ever from the last market, which was 2019. My average cost basis for Chainlink, a top 15 market cap crypto, was 89 cents. It went to $52 that cycle, which was about a 5,949% gain. And my portfolio had 10 to 15 different tokens that were running the race right alongside of Chainlink, which allowed me to accrue fiat dollars at a faster pace than any business I've ever launched or any piece of real estate that I've ever flipped. All the while fueling my crypto flywheel. This is the thing that allows me to systematically maintain my status as a District 1 member. So the third reality is that you need a way to more quickly and methodically accrue more Bitcoin. Because what I do at the end of every crypto cycle, when I exit in profit, I wait, and Bitcoin will give me an incredible bear market opportunity to buy at a 50 to 70% discount over about a 6 to 12 month period, maybe even shorter this time. And then I will jump in big with my fiat gains, and that's where I'll capitalize on the next cycle, the next 5-year cohort, where Bitcoin, once again, will outperform everything else in the world. If you're still with me and you found this inspiring, please, by all means, put a number 1 in the comments or ask whatever questions you have about crypto and share this with a crypto curious friend. And if you really want to go to the next level, go to my website and maybe, just maybe, you can find this big orange button that says Get Paid Daily so that you can methodically grow your crypto flywheel and acquire the maximum amount of Bitcoin that you can. And if you want to, you can follow the instructions in my 12-minute overview video that walks you through everything, and then you can schedule a one-on-one video call with me. That is, if you want a human experience in this crypto saga. Like and follow for more.